Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the class. Again, well done for showing up. Yesterday, we did the first 7 days, the first week, and we're already on the second week, so well done. Let's continue with the practice. Bring the hands on your knees and then just gently stretch the body, reducing that possible stiffness from being still all night in bed. Just to stretch in any way that feels good for you. Good, and then coming back towards the center, relaxing the shoulders, bringing the hips grounded, the stomach in, the chin slightly towards the chest, and gently close your eyes. Relax the jaw. When we close our eyes, remember to bring them towards that space in between the eyebrows, or at least towards the tip of the nose. As we keep the gaze higher, then we are able to connect with our breathing a little bit easier. The mind seems to be less distracted. And we can bring full awareness to that breathing. Feeling the expansion as we inhale and contracting as we exhale. Starting with the inhalation from the abdomen. And allowing the breathing to come from abdomen to chest and coming out of your body, compressing chest and then belly. Ensure there's no tension on the shoulders. Lengthening as you comfortably can without rushing into it. And today we'll be focusing on the upper back and neck. So sometimes when we have problems on that area, then it's because of many things, but one of them perhaps is aggravated because of the breathing, the way we breathe. So try to breathe more with the abdomen consciously, not only in the yoga practice, but also throughout the day. That would help to reduce tension on that area. With the next inhalation, bring the palms together at the level of the heart, pressing gently, fingers well spread. Feel the activation of the arms, shoulders, chest, and upper back. Perhaps feeling that expansion between the shoulder blades. Chin slightly towards the chest so the neck is aligned. We start our daily gratitude practice, choosing 2 different things that we want to be grateful for. Always something different to bring to our awareness. And then set your intentions for this practice. If there is anything specific that you want to achieve, And then set your intentions for the day. If you did your intentions yesterday, then perhaps just remind yourself it can be the same if it was a big intention, or if you didn't end up achieving this one thing that you're wanting to get into your life. That can be the same. And then inhaling, stretch the arms, keeping the palms together all the way up towards the ceiling. And then exhaling, bringing the arms all the way down through the sides, bringing the chin to the chest, pressing the arms on your laps. Bring the chin even closer to the chest, just allowing the weight of the head, relaxing the shoulders, keeping the core slightly engaged. The neck is a very sensitive area, so we need to always have some engagement of the core or the back muscles, depending on what we're doing, what position. It's a way of protecting, of creating some extra space from a safe place. Breathe in slowly. And then very gently bring the chin slightly up. With a few blinks, open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you for joining. We're going to start by stretching the legs. So just bounce and shake, activating the circulation. Move your toes. Good. And then from here, we're going to come from Dandasana with the legs straightened, toes towards you, shoulders back and down, bringing the hands next to the body. Chest and upper back also active, core engaged, legs active. Making sure that the neck is soft, that you can move side to side. Relax the face muscles. Good. And then from there, we're going to inhale and bring the arms all the way up. And when the arms are up, we just turn to this side, interlace the fingers and bring the palms towards the ceiling, keeping the legs very active. Good. And then we're going to turn towards the left as we exhale. Inhaling, coming back to center, stomach in, and exhaling towards the right. Inhaling, coming back to center, releasing the hands and bring them all the way back down next to the hips. Good, and then bring the feet in Baddha Konasana. And bounce up and down gently, just so we can feel a little bit more comfortable in the sitting position, relaxing any tension on the hips. Bring the chin towards the chest, feeling that lengthening of the spine, the neck, that upper back. Good, and then gently stop that bouncing. And try to remember the way that you cross your legs. If you don't remember, it doesn't matter. Yes, without thinking, cross your legs. And you would always cross it on the easier way. So we cross it on the opposite to find that balance. And then from there, we're going to do some exercises for the shoulders first, which it would also help for the back problems, back tension, releasing any tension. Inhaling and stretch the arms all the way out. When we're stretching the arms to reduce the tension on the upper back, we want to have the arms very active. So keep spreading the fingers and try to reach towards the sides. And then inhaling, bring the palms up towards the ceiling. And exhaling all the way down and as back as you can. So creating a as wide rotation as you can. Inhaling one side, exhaling the other. Inhaling, palms up, exhaling, rotating back. Inhaling. Exhaling. Try to have the spine straight. Once again, inhaling and exhaling. Good, and then bring the palms up and then the fingertips towards the shoulders. And then bring the chest forward, chin up. And exhaling, bring the elbows up. Exhaling, rotating, elbows forward. Inhaling, twice more in this direction. Exhaling. One more, inhale. Exhale. And now keep exhaling fully until you need to start inhaling again. And when you do, raise the elbows up, chest forward, rotation towards the back with the shoulders. Exhaling as you come forward. Twice more, inhale. Exhale. Slow movement and slow breathing. And then inhaling, coming back towards the center, raising the elbows to shoulder height, spreading the arms, palms facing up. Good, and then bring the palms all the way up towards the ceiling and pointing with the index and thumb. The other three fingers are interlaced together. And very actively try to bring the arms as closer to the ears as possible. Relax the shoulders. Breathe in deeply. Good, and then very slowly unwind the hands and bring them all the way down. Good. So now stretch the legs again. Just move them if they feel a little bit tense or they feel that they need movement. And we're going to come on tabletop, doing some exercises for the arms from here. So we have shoulder width apart with the arms, hip width apart with the knees, stomach in, stretch the toes as much as possible. If your ankles they don't have much flexibility, then raise the knees off the floor and then very slowly, gently raise the knees down. That way we engage the core as we need to, and we have the toes stretched out as much as possible. Now from here, we're gonna inhale. I come to the front because it's easier to see. Keeping the core engaged, we come with the hand on one shoulder, but try to have shoulders and hip square. That's why it's very important to keep the core active. Tuck the toes under, so we can also at the same time have the pelvic floor active. And when the hands are down, we're inhaling, chest nice and wide, and then exhaling, bring the hand towards the opposite shoulder. And then inhaling, hand down. Good, and then exhaling, hand to the other shoulder and down. Keeping the core very active. Inhaling in the center, exhaling, hand to opposite shoulder and down. Inhale, exhale. In and out. If you feel that your shoulders and your hips are moving, then keep the core more active. And keep going, twice more. Inhaling in the center and exhaling, hand to the shoulder. And when you've done your 2 rounds, then from your tabletop, we're gonna come with the hips back, lifting high, using the fingertips, coming onto the downward facing dog, bringing one step forward with both feet. Bringing the arms and the ears aligned. Soften the knees as much as you need to. And then from here, we're going to walk one big step forward to bring yourself into a very high plank. Feel the strength on your arms, on the shoulders, and then inhaling, bring bringing the arms and the shoulders aligned. So bringing shoulders forward. Good, and then bring the chest towards the back, aligning arms and ears again. Remember, you can have the knees soft. Inhaling, coming forward. Strengthening arms and shoulders. Core active, glutes active, exhaling, coming back. Good, and once again, inhaling, coming forward. Engaging the whole body. And exhaling, coming back. One step forward with both legs. Soften the knees. Feel the stretch on the back of the legs. And feel the release on the upper back. Not so much weight. Balancing the weight. Spreading from the hands and the feet equally. Good, and then we're going to bend the knees and walk back with the hands so we can completely let go of any tension on the upper body, on the arms, on the shoulders. The arms just resting on the floor, the head hanging freely, stomach in. Relax the jaw. And see if you can allow your body and spine to be as relaxed as possible as you are standing up in this forward fold. So you can feel that extra space between the vertebrae. Now bend the knees and bring the shoulders up. Align the shoulders and the hips, straighten the arms, palms facing each other, fingers spread, arms very active. Good, and then inhaling, start coming up to standing, keeping the knees always bent or at least slightly soft. Bring the arms up, interlace the fingers. Good, and then exhaling, lowering down. And then what we want to do now, I wanted to show you first with the interlacing the fingers. We want to pull with the arms so the spine can be rounded. And then as we exhale, we retract, but keep the arms active because if we fold the elbows, we can create tension there. We want the arms very active. Bring them back and then forward. Inhaling, chest forward. Exhaling, belly button towards the spine. And the chin can come as well towards the chest. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. So again, we're working as a whole. The arms helping as they're active. The strength of the upper back and the shoulders to protect the neck. Exhaling. And once again, inhaling. And then bring the arms all the way up and exhaling, lowering down. Very good. And then from here, interlace them from behind the back. Bring them all the way back and start bending forward. Keep the spine straight, soften the knees if you need to, and stay with the upper body parallel to the floor. And just focus on bringing those arms as closer to the back of the head as possible. The stomach in, the toes active. Good, and keep breathing. Trying to keep the hands interlaced, even if they're slightly lower down, that would actually help the activation of the arms, of the shoulders, building the strength. The knees are soft. The legs are also active. Good, and then bend the knees, release the hands all the way stretched out. Reach with the fingertips away from you. Allowing the head to hang freely. Perhaps your knees are as bent as your thighs and your chest is touching together. It doesn't have to, but it feels quite good. If you can reach, if you can bend your knees a little bit more, give some extra support, and it feels almost like a resting pose. Breathing deeply, finding that extra space on the middle of the spine, on the neck, top of the spine also. Good, and then slowly start coming up to standing round in the spine. In the knees soft. And rolling the shoulders back 3 times. Again, keep the arms active as you rotate the shoulders, and then 3 forward. Good, and then from here, we're gonna grab the blanket to have it near us, because we're gonna do some exercise from here, from the floor. So sit down on the mat. As we started in our Dandasana, and then bring the hands behind the hips with the fingertips pointing towards the hips, shoulders back and down, closer from behind, but bringing the chest as active as possible. Make sure the weight is more on the fingertips than on the wrists. Bringing the chin up, breathing slowly, and just allow the chin to come up towards the ceiling, the head back, keeping the legs active, ankles flexed. And bring the tongue towards the upper palate. So we're not tightening the jaw, but we're also protecting the neck and strengthening the muscles around the throat, connecting with the chest. If your eyes are open, focus on the tip of the nose, or you can close them and bring the gaze up towards the third eye. And keeping the arms as they are, with the next exhalation, bring the chin towards the chest. And then release the hands. Inhale and bring the arms all the way up. And exhale and bend forward. Reach wherever you can, whether it's the feet, the ankles, the shins, but actively pulling yourself for a forward fold. No matter if your back is rounding, just allow the shoulders and the neck to feel that stretch. No tension on the neck. Allow the chin to come towards the chest by the weight of the head. But because the arms are active, again, we're protecting the neck. And then inhaling, slowly releasing the arms, palms facing each other, shoulder width apart. Bring them all the way up, and exhaling, lowering down. And now we're going to do a similar thing, but bringing the hands pointing out, elbows closer, shoulder closer, and chest up. Softening the elbows because we're putting weight on it. Bringing the chest up as high as you can, looking up, and then allow the head to come back, tongue to the upper body. I like to close the eyes here because I find easier to release the tension on the forehead, on the eyes, but it's up to you. Tongue towards the upper palate. Keep the uplifting from the chest, from your heart center. And with the next exhalation, slowly bring the chin towards the chest and the hands towards the front. Bring the feet in Baddha Konasana. the hands in front of you and then bend forward. Chin towards the chest. No matter how much you're bending, just allow yourself to rest as you forward fold. If it's difficult to keep the hands to the sides, then bring them in front of you to gain a little bit more of control, to feel more safe. And allow the chin to come towards the chest as much as possible. Inhaling, walking back with the hands. Bring the knees together. Grab your blanket and start covering yourself. Stretch the legs, stretch the arms, shoulders back and down, arms active, and slowly with the core very active, coming down vertebra by vertebra all the way down towards the mat. Stretch the legs, the arms, close your eyes, chin towards the chest, relax the jaw. Eyes gently closed, gaze up. Jaw relaxed, forehead relaxed. Last few deep breaths or long breaths. Allow yourself now to have a small, smooth breathing. Allowing the air to come in and out through your nose freely, without controlling. Feeling completely relaxed. Gaze up. And allow the root of your tongue to completely relax. Feeling heavy in your mouth. And then gently start wiggling your fingers and your toes, deepening your breath. With the next inhalation, bring the feet together. Bend one knee at a time. Lengthen the spine. Stomach slightly in. Keeping the eyes closed. Rolling towards the right side or left side for those with low blood pressure. Still relaxing here, the shoulders. Feeling the work on the upper back, on the neck. And slowly use your arms to bring you up to a comfortable sitting position. Cross-legged, spine uplifted. Relax the shoulders. Keeping the gaze up. And inhaling, bring the palms together, the level of the heart. We're going to sing one Om together. It's a way of closing the session. And it's a way of union. Inhale deeply. Om. Inhale and exhale. Keeping the palms together. Next inhalation, bring them closer to the third eye for the right thoughts and exhale. Inhaling, bring them closer to the mouth for the right word, right say, and exhale. And inhaling, bring them closer to the heart center for the right feelings and compassion, and exhale. And with a few blinks, open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Hope you enjoyed the class.